Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our lesson today. Remember, in our previous lesson, we discussed about conversion of kilometer per hour to meter per second. Now it is a vice versa, where we are changing meter per second into kilometer per hour. So it's a vice versa. Remember, the other time we said when we are changing kilometer per hour to meter per second, we said you multiply it by 5/18. That was the formula. So this one is the vice versa. This one you make now that one reciprocal. So you will say times 18 out of 5. Here you are told convert the following. Convert the following from meters per second to kilometer per hour. Then question A, they said 5 meters per second. 5 meters per second, you will change into kilometer per hour. What do we do? Remember the other one we were saying time is 5/18. This one is now the vice versa. We make now that one reciprocal. So here you will say 5 times 18 out of 5. That one you will say times 18 out of 5. So you say by 5/1 by 5/1. So here you will get 18 kilometer per hour. That is how we get it. Then number B, you are told 15 meters per second. Let us change it now to kilometer per hour. We say 15 times 18 out of 5. So by 5/1 by 5/3, 18 times 3, you will get 54 kilometer per hour. So the only difference is you make this one now 5/18 reciprocal when you are changing a meter per second to kilometer per hour. Question C, let us see another one. You are told 35 meters per second. So you will say 35 multiplied by 18 out of 5. So you say by 5/1 by 5/7. So you multiply now 18 times 7 now, 42 carry 4. That is now 7 plus 4, that is 11. So you will get 1/12 kilometer per hour. That is how we find. So it is very easy. Here there is a question you are told. Another let finished, another let. Number 2, another let finished. Another let finished 100 meters, 100 meter race, 100 meter race in 10 seconds. In 10 seconds. Then in 10 seconds. Then the question is asking, question A, you are told what was her average speed. What was her average speed? What was her average? What was her average speed? What was her average speed? Question B, you are told what was her average speed in meters per second. What was her average speed in meters per second? In meters per second. Question B, what was her average? What was her average speed? What was her average speed in kilometer per hour? So the question is testing, question A is testing what we have learned in our previous lesson, and question B is testing what we are learning today. So the two questions are good. So now you are told an athlete ran, an athlete ran. An athlete ran. So another let finished 100 meter race in 10 seconds. What was the average speed? So let us get the speed now. So speed is equals to, I said earlier, speed is equals to distance over time taken. Distance over time taken. The distance is always in kilometer or in meter. And the speed, I said earlier, is always in kilometer per hour or meter per second. So if you see kilometer per hour or meter per second, that is speed. When you see kilometer alone and meter alone, that is the distance now. And time, you know, it can either be hours, can either be minutes or seconds now. So our distance here, the distance here is 100 meters. The time here is 10 seconds. So the question is asking now speed. The question is asking now speed. Speed is equal to the distance, which is 100 meters, over time, which is 10 seconds. Which is 10 seconds. So cancel, which is equal to now 10 meters over, that is per second now. So the answer is 10 meters per second. The answer is 10 meters per second. So that's how we get. So the questionnaire was asking what was the average speed in meters per second. So speed is equal to distance over time taken. Distance is 100 meters. The time is 10 seconds. Speed we don't know. So the speed now is 100. The speed is equal to distance, which is 100 over 10 seconds. Cancel 10 meters now per second. That's how we answer question A. So that was question A. Question B, you are told average speed in kilometer per hour. So speed in kilometer per hour now. So easy way now. Already we have the speed meter per second. You only change this one, the one of A, into kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour, when you're changing, you say now speed distance now, which is now you are given 10 meters per second. This is already our speed. Now the questionnaire was asking meter per second. Question B is asking now kilometer per hour. We only change this one into kilometer per hour in short way. So let us change now kilometer per hour. We are learning what we are learning this morning. So this is now meters time 10 meters per second. We are changing to kilometer per hour. You say time is 18 out of 5. That was our formula. By 5 1 by 5 2, which is equal to now 36 kilometer per hour. That is how we solve that question. You are told another athlete, I'm repeating, another athlete finished 100-meter race in 10 seconds. Now questionnaire was asking calculate the average speed in meter per second. So speed is equal to when you are given distance and time, you use the formula for getting speed is equal to distance over time taken. Distance, which is 100 meters, time taken is 10 seconds. So speed is equal to distance, which is 100 meters over 10. So you will get 10 meters per second questionnaire. Question B, you are told change that one into kilometer per hour. So it is now 10 meters per second. You change to kilometer per hour. Our formula was 18 over 5. So by 5 1 by 5 2, 18 times 2, you will get 36 kilometers per hour. There's another question here. You are told sound travel at 330 meters in 1 second. In 1 second, what is its speed in kilometer per hour? What is its speed in kilometer per hour? That's what they are asking now. So look here now. So we have now this one meter is in distance. When you see meter or kilometer alone, that's the distance. Time they mentioned 1 second. You say second, minute, hour, that's time. So here we have now, we list now our distance here. Our distance here is 330 meters. What else are you given? 1 second. Time we have 1 second. Speed now, they're asking the speed now. Speed question mark. So speed is equals to distance over time taken. That's what we said. So our distance here is 330 meters over time taken 1 second. So if you divide this one, 330 divided by 1, it will remain 330. So our answer here is now 330 meters now over now second. So 330 meters per second. But the question was asking in kilometer per hour. We are asking in kilometer per hour. So when to change this one in kilometer per hour, you say 330 multiplied by 18 out of 5. So by 5 1 by 5 it's 6 because of 30. 6 because of 30, remainder 3, so it is 66 now. When you say 66 times 5, you get 30 carry 3, 30, 33, 330. So you get 66 now. So we multiply now, 66 now times 18 now. So 66 times 18, 8 carry 4, 48, that is 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, that is 6, you get 8, 8, 11. So our answer here is equals to 1188 kilometer per hour. That is how we find that one. So it's also the same as the other one. Sound travel 330 meters in 1 second. What is its speed in kilometer per hour? Distance 330. Time 1 second. Speed is what they are asking. So speed is equals to distance over time taken. Distance, which is 330 meters over 1 second. You will get 330 meters per second. But they said in kilometer per hour. In kilometer per hour, our formula was times 18 over 5. So 330 times 18 over 5, that was the formula. So by 5, 1, by 5, 66. 66 times 18, the answer will be 1188 kilometer per hour. That's how we get that one. Let us go to another one. You are told using a radar, a police traffic, a police traffic officer red. A police traffic officer red. The average speed of an approaching vehicle, average speed of an approaching vehicle as 108. He read as 108 meters, 108 kilometer per hour. 108 kilometer per hour. Then the question is asking what was the speed of this car in meter per second. What was the speed of this car in meters per second? So you are told using a radar, police traffic officer read an average speed of an approaching vehicle as 108 kilometer per hour. They said what was the speed of this car in meters per second. What was the speed of this car in meters per second? So the only thing now, we are changing this one now into kilometer per hour. So let us change this one kilometer per hour. We only have the speed. So 108 multiplied by now 18 out of 5. So this one is in kilometer per hour. We say the 5 out of 18 now. When we're changing to meter per second, we say 5 out of 18. So by 9 1, remember 1 here will become 18 by 9 2. So 12 time is by 2 1, sorry, by 2 6. So 6 times 5, you will get 30 meters per second. You will get 30 meters per second. So that is how we change. So you are told using radar, police traffic officer read the speed approaching vehicle 108 kilometer per hour. What was the speed in meters per second? So 108 now times our formula was 5 over 18. So 18 goes now 108 30 times. So 118 times 30 0. Then no, I said by 9 2 by 9 12. By 2 1 by 2, 6. 6 times 5, you'll get 30 meters per second. So that is how we find. And I think we have exhausted in kilometer per hour. We shall be starting now another subtopic, our next lesson. We don't want to mix them, so we shall stop it there for today. Thank you.